Hey, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. I go by the name of Charlamagne the God. Hit the yos, Red. Yo 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 yo. Yeah, I can't throw myself an alley-oop, but guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump day. Yes, indeed, man. I guess I'm the only one here at the moment.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Envy's on vacation, all right?
Yeah, he's gonna be gone for a couple of days.
Yeah, Envy's gonna be gone for a couple of days. I have no idea what Jess is. Loren should be coming in here at any moment. But we have an amazing show for you today. Marlon Wayans will be joining us this morning. Marlon Wayans has a new movie coming out this Friday. It's actually a Jordan Peele film called Him. It is a sports horror movie, so he'll be joining us to talk to us about that. And who knows, man? I don't know what Loren got planned for the latest, man. We just gonna have an amazing show. Tesla and Figaro will be up next with Front Page News, which will be about 30 seconds. So what's the song we're about to play, Red?
About to play Chris Brown.
Play Chris Brown for 30 seconds, and then we're going to come back and talk to Tez. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. And it's time for Front Page News.
Good morning, Charlamagne. I'm glad to join you in the coffin this morning.
No, this is the Black Mothership. Don't ever get it effed up, okay? This is the Black Mothership. Good morning, Tesla and Figaro. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well, Charlamagne the God. Let me get straight into it. I know we need to talk about a lot. Well, yesterday, Tyler Robinson, the man accused of murdering Charlie Kirk, appeared briefly before a judge by video from jail. Let's take a listen to the formal charges.
Tyler Robinson is charged with aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm, 2 counts of obstruction of justice, 2 counts of witness tampering, and committing a crime in the presence of a child. Authorities say their evidence includes text messages between Robinson and his roommate.
Roommate, you weren't the one who did it, right? Robinson, I'm sorry. Roommate, why? Robinson, why did I do it? Roommate, yeah. Robinson, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out.
Now, the FBI said that Robinson used the chat app Discord to tell at least 20 friends that he shot Kirk. So the FBI is questioning those individuals. And speaking of questioning, Charlamagne, Democrats brought FBI Director Kash Patel before Congress yesterday to question him about his inconsistencies during the investigation. And Senator Cory Booker basically reminded Patel that he too might be fired. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Donald Trump has shown us in his first term and in this term, he is not loyal to people like you. He will cut you loose. This may be the last time I have a hearing with you because I don't think you're long.
What they mad about? What they mad at Kash Patel about? Like, what was that about?
They mad at him because he had the inconsistencies. Remember, he said first, we got the guy, we got him in custody, and then he went back and said they didn't have him in custody. And then today, and I'm going to bring you more of that tomorrow, today they're going to get into asking more questions about the Epstein files. So they're going to ask him a ton of different things. It's not just focused on Charlie Kirk. It's Epstein files, it's Charlie Kirk. Also, the resources they've been diverting to, a lot of the ICE and a lot of stuff that they're spending on that. So they're going to question him on a number of different things. And so we'll be talking about that. If we got a couple of seconds, I do want to talk about a couple of things, Charlamagne, that we did not know about Tyler Robinson. His DNA was found on the trigger of the rifle. The prosecutor said that he wrote in a text that he spent more than a week on planning to kill Kirk. Prosecutors also said that he has not revealed a clear motive at this time, so they still have not landed on a motive. But again, like you heard in the clip, they said he's had enough of his hate.
I'll tell you one thing else about Tyler Robinson. Tyler, I don't care what they tell you. You ain't got no rights, okay? Everything they telling you in court right now about right to counsel and right to remain silent and right to a public and speedy jury trial, no. They already picked and choose what they're going to do to you. You fried, bro.
Yeah.
You fried.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see all 20 people that will see if they'll be, getting in and cooperating with the FBI as well. So, but at 7 o'clock, I want to tell you about the LA Police Department. They released a report on how many projectiles were fired during the June protests. And I want to tell you about the youngest neuroscience student in history. So I see you at 7.
All right. Thank you, Tez. Next
Peace.
up, get it off your chest. 1-800-585-1051. If you want to call up here and tell us why you're blessed, you can do that. If you want to call up here and get something off your chest that's bothering you, you can do that too. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake
up, wake up. Wake your ass.
This is your time to get it off your chest. Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Good morning. Who's this?
What's going on, man? This is Jimmy from the BX.
What up, Jimmy from the BX? Get it off your chest. You know all the craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. You do know that, right?
That's right. I got some family in Florida. Hector, Jennifer Zari.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
Now, I just want to say, hey, look, I want to give you a shout-out yesterday for the interview with Dame. You held your own. You're respectable. And I think Dame is just regular desperation.
Damn.
He's trying to stay, relevant. Like, yo, my man is over. You say you don't talk about Jay, but you keep bringing up Jay's name in his interviews. And I just, then he tried to come at L.O. Cool Bay because I seen a little Bronco reporter saying that Revolt said that he's not a chairman.
Bro, they was on my body yesterday.
Yes, they was. But, I respect your little journalism that finally was in TMZ. And I'm going to go with you. You say he's not the chairman, and, I believe that.
No, thank you.
Well, I mean, Revolt said he's not the chairman, but we'll get into that during the latest. Thank you for calling, my brother.
We said it first, though.
Dr. Lamar.
Yes, sir. Peace, King.
Listen, what's going on? Good morning.
Good morning. Get it off your chest, brother.
I see this chaos going on with King. That do want to chime in on that. To be honest, Dame didn't have to deliver it like that, but you guys are on a platform where you deliver a lot of information to affect a lot of people. And I just hope moving forward that you guys could just continue to just educate people on the things that we need to be educated about.
I think we do both, and I think we do a fantastic job of doing both. And I've always told y'all we're the perfect balance of righteousness and ratchet. Because last week alone, you had diverse voices like Mehdi Hassan, you had Ben Shapiro, you had Jasmine Crockett, but nobody, even though those do numbers, nobody ever calls up here, and y'all don't have the reaction y'all do to the mess like Dame Dash yesterday. So whose fault is that? Good morning. Who's this?
Yo, good morning, Charlamagne. It's Arce from Illinois, man. I just want to talk about that Dame Dash interview yesterday.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, brother.
So, the situation, I had a lot of respect for Dame, but that kind of threw me off yesterday. And how you were trying to, talk about you running from that fight and all that. And I believe, refusing, it reminds me of a quote, refusing to fight doesn't mean you're afraid. When there's no reason to fight, the only way to win is to stand down. And you did the right thing. You got out that situation and you protected yourself to see the next day. So, I respect you, and I respect the Breakfast Club. So, and he came to y'all. Y'all didn't come to him. So
I appreciate it, brother. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you for calling. Get it off your chest, 1-800-585-1051. Those aren't bots, by the way. Those are real voices. Just want you to know that. So hit us up right now if you want to get something off your chest, or if you want to tell us why you're blessed, or if you just want to tell us why you're upset. You can do that, too. It's The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
I'm dialing. Hey, what you doing, man? I'm dialing. I'm calling you.
This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Get it off your chest. Who's this?
This is Rico from that town.
Rico, we don't want you. How are you, sir?
I'm good, man. How are you, Charlamagne?
I'm blessed, black, and highly favored, man. Get it off your chest.
Hey, I just wanted to call about the Dame Dash interview from yesterday.
Okay. Talk to me.
I thought it was hilarious.
I did too. I enjoyed it.
When you go through life, you realize that some people you just don't take serious, and Dame Dash is one of the people.
I don't disagree with you. I just don't disagree with you. Thank you for calling, brother. Good morning. Who's this?
What's going on, man? It's T at 803.
803 Metro. What's happening? Get it off your chest, brother.
Ticketsville to be exact. I got to put it out there.
Okay. Talk to me.
Hey, man, I really enjoyed that Dame Dash interview yesterday. I didn't get to call in yesterday to keep my mind on. But y'all heard y'all ground, man. I'm so glad y'all did that, especially you, Charlamagne. Hey, you represent the South, man. Hey, I don't know why you think them boys from the South talk and shit, But I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Jesus Christ. Everybody want to talk about Dame Dash, huh? Get it off your chest. Who's this?
Carla.
Peace, Carla. Good morning. How are you?
Okay. I'm blessed and highly medicated.
Oh, what you on? You on an edible or something?
A little bit of both.
Okay, okay.
I don't discriminate. Okay. I want to get off my chest. This Damon Dash, let's start with Damon Dash. Y'all put up with too much of his stupidity. I've never liked Damon Dash. He has not been relevant since Aaliyah has passed away. Damon Dash needs to stay in his lane because I make more than him as a construction worker.
Salute to all the construction workers out there. Y'all do get paid. Y'all make a lot of money. I mean, the world does not even move without y'all. You hear me? Every single day there's some construction going on in the company, in the world.
I appreciate you putting some respect on my profession. But let's get on. I want to really get off my chest. This Kirkland guy that got killed. Yeah. I do not promote somebody being murdered. But that was karma knocking on that man's door. You can't hate and think ain't nothing going to happen. These Trump supporters flying these flags half-mast because of this man that got killed. That was his own doing. If he would shut his mouth and stay in his lane and know that this country was built off the backs of slaves and immigrants. I'm tired of these stupid Republicans. I'm tired of it because they look at us. I had a white person tell me yesterday, I need to stay in my lane. I don't belong here.
Belong where? Like as far as America?
I live in Taylor, Michigan.
Okay. Well,
I had a white person tell me yesterday, I had a white person tell me that I don't belong here.
Damn. What'd you say
and
back?
I need to stay in my lane. I told him, I said his mama should have swallowed him.
God damn.
You know, I do not promote hate. I do not promote racism. I don't promote none of this. And I will put somebody in their place when they are wrong. And all these Trump supporters need to know their days are going to end.
Damn.
They need to stay in their lane and know these Democrats ain't playing with them.
Well, I think the Democrats are definitely playing for them, playing with them. I don't think the Democrats, have the regime to fight any of this stuff that's going on. But I appreciate you standing up for yourself. Get it off your chest. 1-800-585-1051. We do that every morning now. LL Cool Bay.
Yes. Good morning.
Loren LoRosa.
Yes.
What you got in the latest?
Man, we got some with Dame Dash.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. I mean, I think this is going to put a button on it. The CEO at Revolt sent an email internally discussing Dame Dash and the chairman position or whatnot. So we're going to get into some things and some reactions to, celeb reactions to all of the interview that we did.
Okay. We'll talk about it when we come back with the latest. It's The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the guy. DJ Envy is off for the rest of the week. Jess is running late. She overslept. But LL Cool Bay is here. It's time for the latest with Loren.
Loren be coming with straight facts. She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
I know your phone was hot yesterday, Loren LoRosa.
Oh my God, yes. So yesterday, after we had our conversations here about Dame Dash and all the things and the interview, I said it on air yesterday that I had spoken to. Well, you guys had heard from Revolt. I had heard from Revolt as well, but at the time I couldn't say who I'd heard from. But then I was told by a publicist that I spoke to who actually leads their comms over their communications, like, hey, can you please put on record that you spoke to me? I want to make sure that people know that Dame Dash is not the chairman of Revolt. So I did that.
Well, for people who are just catching up, you should let them hear the claims that he made.
Okay. Yes. Do we? I don't even know if we have the claims.
Oh, we don't have those claims?
We should. Do we have them? I can have them bring them over. We cut them yesterday.
Okay.
But so basically what Dame Dash claimed was that he was the new chairman of Revolt. He also claimed that he was going to be acquiring Revolt. That chairman position would be a path to acquiring Revolt Network. And then he was also saying that he was previously in conversations with BET to acquire BET. And they were really upset. Revolt was really upset about that because internally it caused a lot of issues. Now, when I posted that, hey, I spoke to the lead publicist at Revolt, who confirms Dame Dash is not the chairman. Oh, baby. When I say all the guns came out.
Didn't he threaten to sue me? What I had to do with it?
He did threaten to sue you as well. He actually said he said that you were up here making false claims and that his attorneys would get involved if you continue to do so.
What false claims did I make?
I'm not because we were talking about. Remember, you said on air the Revolt thing. He said, Charlamagne, I would advise you not to make up phony stories without real names, saying that anything I said was not true, or we will have a legal problem. Don't try to compromise my reputation. I have proof to support everything I say that will stand up in any court.
He said he was going to be the new chairman of Revolt, and he said that he was going to acquire Revolt, and Revolt reached out to us and told us that wasn't true. How's that my fault?
Yeah, and we have the Dame audio now too. You guys should hear him say it. Let's take a listen.
I'm now the chairman of Revolt right now, and I have 15.
You don't deserve to be the chairman of Revolt.
I got you.
So I'm now the chairman of Revolt with a pathway.
Again,
You see, because he wants to trigger me, and I want you to acknowledge that. So I'm now Cam's boss, the chairman of Revolt with a pathway to acquisition. I've been trying to buy
Now,
Revolt.
how do we know this is not Cap? We didn't see this on Deadline.
Can you stop interrupting me, please? Deadline didn't make the announcement for this particular situation. They didn't want to. I had an announcement I was going to make with BT, but Paramount stepped in and they said do it later. And they didn't want to be a part of this mess. It will be in something. This gets played tomorrow, so the announcement will be in the trades tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I've been trying to buy Revolt, and I also just did a 25-episode deal for my podcast for Bosses Take Losses, and I'm putting all my content on Revolt.
Dope.
Yeah.
I just want the record to show, too. I told him he doesn't deserve to be the chairman because he told me I didn't deserve something early in the interview. I forgot what it was, though. I told him I was just matching his energy. That's all.
Well, the trade that he was talking about, or the news announcement he was talking about, came via Vibe. So Vibe did an article, and it was like, mind you, this is following me saying, hey, the lead publicist at Revolt is saying Dame Dash is not chairman, not for a month, not for any time. So Vibe did an article. It was an announcement of him being a chairman at Revolt. It said that it would be for a month term. And then it had quotes from the CEO of Revolt, or alleged quotes from the CEO of Revolt, and all these things, right? So all this is happening. And then there is the Shade Room that obtains an exclusive email that was sent internally at Revolt. Now, this email is from Tagoe Samuels, who is the CEO of Revolt Television. And in the email, he says, I know some of you may have caught Dame Dash's interview on The Breakfast Club today. To set the record straight, Dame Dash is a hip-hop pioneer with a proven track record as a creator. Yes, we've been in conversations about potential partnerships, things like licensing his shows and films for Revolt, but there is no signed deal. He is not the chairman of our company. There's no acquisition path on the table. The quote from me and Vibe is completely fabricated. I never said any of that. If anything major were to happen, you'd hear it directly from me. And then they go into some news that, that is actually true, that is actually happening from them. Like they just partnered with Naomi Osaka on some women in sports content they'll be doing, just some of the positive things that they wanted to highlight. But yeah, they had to internally tell their team, hey, this is not true, because the employees were like, what is happening right now?
Well, I told y'all yesterday that I thought he was capping. I also told y'all yesterday he was going to spend all day explaining himself, and that's exactly what he did. Didn't Cam have something to say about this yesterday, too?
Yes. So Cameron posted online, and he more so was laughing at Dame Dash as well. You only have Cameron with Adrian? Yeah, so Cameron was more so laughing at Dame Dash.
No, I saw him explain some stuff too.
Okay, so we'll grab that as well. In the meantime, you remember when he was here as well, he talked about Claudia Jordan, and he mentioned 50 Cent. 50 Cent also has something to say. 50 Cent, it wasn't a video, but 50 Cent posted on Instagram, and he said, I don't know why Dame Dash is calling me a liar. And basically because Dame Dash was saying that 50 hadn't grabbed the rights to Paid in Full. Claudia Jordan has something to say because Dame Dash talked about the lawsuit that she was involved in because she was in the movie Dear Frank. Let's take a listen.
Dame Dash once again has my name in his mouth when he should be having Polident tight grip in his mouth, instead holding those cheap ass dentures in place instead of worrying about me. Why do you keep trying to bring me into your mess? You've been sued by everybody, you've lost every single lawsuit, and you owe the government all this money, yet you keep trying to bring me into your bullshit. On the set of Dear Frank, you were wildly inappropriate. You did on that set that should have shut it down, and what you did to me during the one scene was up. I have not embarrassed you yet because everybody else has done that job for me, and including yourself. But if you want to keep running your mouth, then I'm going to tell my side. You was a pervert on set. You were disgusting. The things you did with that porn tape and what you tried to do to get me ready for a scene with you while your shunt was showing out of your chest and you thought you was hot, you were not. You were a fat mess. And yes, I understand you see me everywhere, so and you're nowhere except pretending to own ranches that you don't own and borrowing money from people. And you see people that are just flourishing without you, and like you do with Jay-Z, you're just sitting there jealous of everybody else, counting everybody else's money. So now you want to include me in your lawsuit. Bring it on.
What is a shunt, C Murder? Tell me what. Text me later and tell me what a shunt is.
I don't know, but in this also Dame had, because remember you said he was going to be trying to explain himself. So Dame had posted some text between him and Tagoe Samuels, who was the CEO of Revolt, and he's basically trying to show that there was an ownership conversation of some sort. Now the text message conversation, they're talking about exclusivity of content. Tagoe, or whoever this other person is saying we can align on clips and other things from American News, so there's something, but it can can only live in one place. And then Dame does ask in this text, he said, you know, in addition to other things, also, is there still a pathway to own? Now, DeTavio texts back, but he also says after that, but I'm cool with it if it's just for bosses take losses to start. And then Dame says, not my YouTube channel, my network. DeTavio responds, yes, and I'm with these folks, and then it's cut off. Then there's an email where DeTavio is allegedly introducing Dame Dash to someone on an email thread.
I got a headache already.
Yeah, so
all I know is Dame cares too much what the internet thinks. You know what I mean? But you know what's interesting? A couple weeks ago, Dame was sitting down on Art of Dialogue, being chatty patty, and he said Cameron's premature public announcement of becoming president of Rockefeller back in 2002 caused real problems and created real tension at Rockefeller back then. But fast forward just 2 weeks later, and Dame is on the radio making the same kind of premature announcement. Matter of fact, it's not even premature. It wasn't even. There's nothing to announce.
I really didn't understand what happened there. Like I didn't believe that. I mean, I know when I post the story that like I do my due diligence to find out what really happened. But when I found out, I was like, "There's no way." I don't know. I was caught off guard, but you know,
you can't believe somebody would just lie like that.
Yeah.
I
for the record, Dame called me a liar when I mentioned that he was not the chairman of Revolt, and then the email from
and then threatened to sue me.
Yeah, and tried to throw other legal things that way.
This is why you just gotta laugh at Dame, and I need somebody to make a Dame Dash versus Dame Dash video where Dame is literally violating all his own rules. Everything he tells others not to do, he does.
God bless him.
God bless him, and I hope he heals.
Yeah,
I really do. I really hope Dame Dash heals. Thank you, Lauren, for the latest.
You're welcome.
Okay, coming up, we got Front Page News with Teslin Figaro, and Marlon Wayans will be joining us this hour. He's got a new movie out this Friday, a Jordan Peele film, actually, called Him, and we'll talk to him all about it. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy is off. I don't know where Jess is. I thought Jess was supposed to be here, but I guess she's off too. But LL Cool Bay is here, Loren LoRosa, and it's time for Front Page News.
Absolutely. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning.
Good morning. And Charlamagne the God. Well, let's talk a little bit about, the protests were happening in California. You remember how that was going on this summer, where they actually released a report to talk about how many of those projectiles, which is basically those rubber bullets that were fired into the crowd. So they released a state-mandated report, the LA Police Department, talking about the use of force against the protesters. And they found out, guys, that over 1,000 projectiles, which again are those rubber bullets, were released in one single day in June. So they were definitely, getting it in as far as those protesters were concerned. Now, this was the immigration crackdown when folks came out to, support or to be anti-immigration, and when they deployed the National Guard. So we've been having those conversations, guys. Remember the National Guard? We talked about it yesterday. The National Guard that's in Memphis, how the National Guard will be going to Chicago next. This is the result of that. Now, the issue is in 2021, California restricted the use of these type of rubber bullets, and said that it should only be used in certain circumstances, and they're looking for different ways to have crowd control. So right now they are going through a conversation to see if any of those rules have been violated. And we also have a 9-year-old boy. It's been dark this week. I wanted to do something positive. I want to tell you about the youngest neuroscience student in history. Let's take a listen to this wonderful story. Take a listen.
Academics has always been easy for this 9-year-old freshman in college. On Monday, he started off his week at Arce College.
Ever since I was 3, a lot younger, I've been watching anatomy videos, and I was always fascinated when I saw, the brain.
In a classroom filled with 18 to 20-year-olds, Aiden is working to make his dream come true as a pediatric neurosurgeon.
The reason why I want to be a pediatric neurosurgeon is mainly because, I like helping kids around my age.
3 times a week, Aiden can be seen hitting the books at Ursinus College. The other days, he's taking virtual classes at Reach Cyber Charter School as a sophomore in high school. At just 9 years old, Aiden Wilkins is the youngest student in history at Ursinus College.
What a genius.
I know.
What a genius. Isn't it? Did you hear how cute he's talking? Well, when I was 2, a lot younger, he's only 9.
How do y'all know when y'all kids are gifted like that? Like that just happens from birth?
I think all kids are gifted like that. I think what we end up doing is putting kids in a box, right? Like we give kids things like the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s, and we think that's all they can handle. And the reason I noticed that is because of how my daughters read. Or like I'll be sitting there, like last night I'm sitting there watching CNN, and one of my daughters loves to come sit by me, and she'll be talking, and as I'm listening to what she's saying, she's reading the lower thirds.
Oh.
So the ticker that's going down at the bottom, and she's 6 years old, and she's just reading the ticker. And I last night I was like, man, should I stop her? Because a lot of this stuff is very dark about Charlie Kirk and Tyler Robinson. But I'm like, nah, because she's learning. Like, so let her cook.
Yeah. That's interesting you said that, because he actually was reading street signs at 2 years old. So to answer your question, Lauren, he was literally, like, before kids were even talking, he was doing a lot of reading. So his mother, I did some additional digging and looked into the story. His mother was like, yeah, he's really gifted, and started putting him, into different programs. And I want to ask you guys about that, because, sometimes he's a sophomore in high school. And I know you've probably heard conversation before with, should you let kids just stay on pace, or should you go ahead and let them advance and not really have that traditional, traditional school with their age? What do you guys think about that? Do you think, that's cool to have him, be a sophomore at 9 years old in high school?
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, because what else do you do if he don't? You waste his time anywhere else he's learning under that.
Mm-hmm. And I doubt he's actually going to the school. I'm sure he's getting home trained.
No, he's actually going to. Well, he's at a charter school, so he's attending high school. Mm-hmm. He's attending high school, and so half of his day he's actually going to the actual college to take these neuroscience classes. So he, does half his day at his regular charter school, and then half the day like actually in class with these 18, 19-year-olds.
I don't have a problem with it, but I was also born in 1978, and I grew up off Doogie houses, so I thought 14-year-olds being doctors was a normal thing.
Right. Well, shout out to him. We needed some positive news, so shout out to him. This wonderful story. Shout out little Aiden. Keep it going.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tez, for Front Page News. And listen, man, please remember that Teslin Figaro is going to be on Abby Phillips' show on CNN tomorrow night, and she's going to be in studio with us tomorrow doing Front Page News live. But I am really looking forward to seeing Tez on Abby Phillips. They still ain't told you who you're going to be on with?
They still ain't told me. They only tell you the day of. And, Charlamagne, a lot of people don't know that a lot of times we don't get our talking points until the day of. We don't know what the topic is. We don't know who we sit next to. So it's going to be a big surprise. So thank you for putting the pressure on me, brother.
Well, if there's one thing I know about Tez stay ready so she don't got to get ready, okay?
You better believe it.
M16 sniper. What you used to shoot in the Army, Tez?
M60, baby. 23-pound weapon.
Come on now.
I was shooting the M16 as well, but I was a 60 gunner.
Come on now. All right, tell them where to follow you, Tez.
Follow me on Instagram, guys, at Teslin Figaro. Make sure you tap in. I'm always, talking about different subjects, and still the podcast with Black Effect Podcast Network. Check that out, 5 years strong. So a lot of content there as well.
That's right. When we come back, Marlon Wayans will be joining us. He's got a new movie coming out this Friday. It's actually a Jordan Peele film called Him. It is a sports horror film, and he'll be here to talk to us all about it when we come back. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa is here as well. And we got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marlon Wayans.
What's happening?
Welcome
What's happening?
back.
What's
Good
happening?
morning.
Always home. Always home.
How do you feel, man?
I feel great. I love that y'all got the two ladies here. Y'all need the balance. Thank God. God, one wasn't enough. I felt bad for you. I felt bad for you. I felt bad for her. Oh, my God. Too much toxic masculinity going on. Balls on the table at all times.
That's right.
Well, listen, this is a big week for you.
Yeah.
Him comes out on Friday.
Yes, sir.
Jordan Peele, Monkey Paw production.
Yes, sir.
What made you want to do a dark psychological sports horror movie?
He called and I said yes. What you say no to Jordan Peele? There's certain people you don't say no to.
Yeah.
Picture me. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, it's Jordan Peele. Yeah. I'm good. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go do Little Man 2. It's Jordan Peele. I mean, here's the thing. It was great as one of those roles I didn't have to audition for. They wanted me. They was just like, you're the guy. Mm-hmm. Him and director Justin Tipping, two visionaries call you. you pick up the phone and you go, all right, bet I'm gonna bring my A game, and I think I put my best performance in the best movie.
How does that feel when somebody sees something in you that you may not see in yourself?
I feel like an old slave. Like, I know you ain't talking about me. Are you sure you ain't talking about Sean, Damien? What you need me to do, sir? I couldn't believe it, but it feels good, because I'm so busy working that I don't realize how much work I've done. I got my head down. Y'all know me. I would just be on the grind. I don't really know the effect that I've had, right? Yeah. Until you have these moments in your life where you look up and you go, wait, I've been doing this for 35 years and I got this resume. And it's crazy because it's like you're one of one. I don't know anybody that has the skill level you got. At this point, there's probably 3 or 4 guys that can do this, and either they're dead crazy or they ain't doing it no more. And I was just like, boom. But I think about it, and they go, you get to a point, it's like, I don't want to audition. If y'all don't know my work by now, I have played a junkie in Requiem. I have played 7 people in Sextuplets. I played a little person, a white woman. I've done it all. A football player, a basketball player. I've done it all. What do you do with the guy who can do everything? Let him do everything. So these are my years where I just do everything.
How do you shut down though? Because like you said, you do everything. You do a special, I feel like, every other month. You're always on the road. You always do movies. So how do you shut down and be like, all right, I'm going to put the effort to doing this movie?
Well, you do specials when you are special. God just made me special. No, because I work so much. So it's not like I don't need 20 years to craft a stand-up special, right? Because this is what I do. Check my schedule. I'm on the road every weekend. Check MarlonWayans.com. I am on the road every weekend. I'm about to do Scary Movie. Guess what? Scary Movie 6. I'm on the road every weekend because I'm preparing for something great. So I just do the work. So specials to me, I'm ready to film my next one, and I already know my next 2 after that. Wow. Because I write scripts. I got a writer in my head at all times. It's just like, pitching me jokes, that and God. And so I'm always working, and so I don't like to hold on to material. I think you let it go. It's like a blank canvas. I just want to paint, man. Just give me I just want to paint. I just love it. I love what I do, man.
I was arguing about you last week because somebody in the room said, I saw Marlon Wayans on Kai Sinat Stream, and he was almost as funny. No, what did you say?
That's not first of all.
He didn't even say he was shocked.
Why is it always hot in here? She said, y'all turn the heat up. Y'all just like seeing me sweat.
You layered though.
This is crazy.
Undershirt this time.
She said I was shocked he was funnier than Kai.
That's not what I said.
Wow.
That is not, you lied.
What did you say?
We have a clip.
Wow.
I said you got mad at me because I said he was better than Kai. It was his stream because people come on that stream and don't know how to interact with the chat, and even if they're great at what they do, you
35 years of experience.
And we said you got 35 years of experience too, and I get what you're saying.
Being in a streamer space is different than what he does. Right. So even though you're great at what you do, I don't know if you've seen other streams prior to you, they're great talent, but they don't be knowing how to they be so lost in the sauce.
In there.
You ate that up.
There's a 15-year-old boy that lives inside of me that I will never grow up. If you spent the night at my house and I'm 53 years old and you got your mouth wide open, I'm going to put some garbage in your mouth. You're going to wake up with makeup on your face. I'm a fart in your mouth. I'm always, my son and his kid and his friends be like, Dad, you got to chill. Can you stop farting on my friend?
You need some balance, man. You need 2 women.
I can walk around with 2. On Neo, I need 5. No, but, and I think the key to that show, and even though all the streamers was like, bro, you that dude. They were like, you ain't just movie funny. You ain't just TV funny. You funny. I was like, bro, I do this. This is what I do. I love to do this. And they were all surprised, but I was like, how you get like that? I was like, I live on a stage. I've been writing movies since I was 19. I went to Performing Arts High School. I've been snapping. That's what I do. I grew up in the projects. I roast people until you punch me in the face and I punch you back. That's what I like to do. That's how I make my friends. I make my friends. That's how we create our boundaries. I talk about you. That's how we created a friendship. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes you just got to go at it. I'm a New York Negro. I'm never going to not be the kid on the block ready to snap.
Would you tell little Reggie, he said, I'm glad the abortion didn't go through?
Yeah, he tried to say some slick stuff. Little chest. You better get out of here. Go get your ass in the incubator.
So is Kai Sinat going to Scary 6? Scary Movie 6? Because
we working on it.
Okay, so
we
that
working
means,
on it. I love that little young brother.
Yeah,
I love what he's doing.
absolutely.
Most of all, I love that he stay out of trouble. I love his whole crew. I really think like you can't be an old head and not respect the youth when they coming up. I sit there and go, hey, maybe I should start an old stream for old people, old heads. That would be a lot of fun. And
But how are we gonna figure out how to get on?
What do you mean? I got kids. I got a 2.5-year-old. She know how to work everything.
How are we gonna figure out how to get on?
I got you. Just come to my show.
I got kids. Your daughters help you get on.
Yeah.
You got daughters?
Yeah, 4.
You got 4 daughters?
4 daughters.
Oh, you Nick Cannon Jr. You're like, no, same mama. How many mamas?
Same.
Yeah, why you had to think? You should know that immediately.
Oh, with your sharp shooting sperm. Dude, that's good. That's good. You didn't blast them all the way out. That's sharp shooting. I'm proud of you, black man.
Yes, sir.
But yes, that stream was just fun. I had so much fun. I think the key to life is you just have fun. Everything I do, I just have fun, and I put 150% into it. I don't let nothing go. I'm not too cool. I just want to have fun, and that's always where I'm gonna be.
And it does feel like you're constantly reintroducing yourself to a new audience because, like you said, she didn't know.
That's not true.
And they didn't know,
That's not
right? So it's like you're
my kids' friends didn't know. They all like, yo, you a goat. I didn't know you was that funny. You didn't see Scary Movie? You didn't see White Chicks? You didn't see Don't Be a Menace? You didn't see Marlon Show?
Yeah,
you didn't see Scary?
You gotta go watch some of them old heads when they come on that stream. They're great, but it's not.
That's why I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like I know.
But she was comparing athletes and like celebrities. It's different with comedians.
I was comparing
comedians are different people.
Kevin Hart was great as well too.
Yeah, because he on the road.
Yeah, but I'm like I don't know. I think because it made me think, what if we had like the In Living Color stream? Like what if those worlds collided today? What would we see, and how would the talent be?
You're gonna see it. I'm gonna start my stream. We're gonna be twitching soon, people.
Period.
The Wayans, actually, ain't on these old. I can't get my old brother. Which camera is it? Then get that camera out of my face. No, my brothers wouldn't do it, but I would. I'm just a troll like that. That's what I love to do, and I think eventually that is exactly what I'm gonna do. Here's so much. When I went on that show. I have a wonderful stylist, Jason and Ron, and these brothers tried to put me in some cool boots, and they were slippery. I was like, And they had me dressed with some cool D-squared pants and this suede jacket. I said, no. I said, they go, why? You want to step up your level? I said, no. I'm going in with these young Negroes, and they going to be acting the fool. I don't want to be sliding around. I don't want to feel like I'm wearing these snap-on Rick Owens. I'm wearing some Rick Owens sneakers. I'm going to go in there with the youth, and we going to have fun. So whatever they was doing, I was just like, oh, you want to dance? Ooh.
Yes.
I had fun.
This morning, our special guest is Mr. Marlon Wayans. He's got a new movie out this Friday, a Jordan Peele film called Him. Now, when you talk about the movie Him, was there something in Isaiah White that challenged you?
Well, break down what Him is for people because they haven't seen it yet. What is Him about?
Him is basically a psychological horror thriller set in the world of football, and it's basically like Never Meet Your Idols. It's like and what are you willing to sacrifice for success? So a young brother comes to the greatest quarterback who ever played, basically like a Tom Brady's camp. I play Isaiah White. He's the greatest quarterback ever. Got 8 rings. 8 rings. So he's the GOAT. So a young man, he's about to retire because he wants to be with his family, have a kid, and chill out. He did it. And so this new kid comes along, and he comes to his camp, and he reminds him of the great he used to be. And he's like, I don't want to retire. I want to make your life hell. I want to break you. And so he goes about psychologically just dismantling him in a horrific kind of way. And what happens is it's the franchise basically is a representation for and signing with, like the devil. But it's not the devil. And it's all about the choice because do you want to be? And he tells him, don't be me, be better than me. So all these spoils are in there for all these athletes, for anybody, right? There's always a sacrifice. You want to get on. What are you willing to do to get on? Because at a point, it's not worth your integrity. You never lose your integrity. Don't be a part of the system if you have to lose your integrity. You buck the system and you become the system. And that's what I've done my whole career. So that's what I really loved about the movie. There's something beautiful and positive for young people in our industry, whatever industry, whatever job it is, that there's a great message in there for
So
them.
nothing should be taken literally, is what you're saying.
No, man. People crazy. That blood in the eye. You know, they doing devil worship. Marlon was sacrificing goats. It ain't none of that, man. It's like, look, get off of that. It's a great movie. It's about good versus evil. And at the end of the day, good is going to win. So you got to watch the movie. And honestly, I think it's probably my favorite movie I've been in. I think just dramatically, just visually, Justin Tipping did his thing. Tyreek Withers is great in the movie. Julia Fox is great. All the supporting cast is great. The soundtrack is great. When y'all see this movie, it's not a movie you're going to see one time. It's a movie you're going to see like 4, 5, 6 times.
I watched it twice.
He was just telling us.
You saw it?
Yeah. They sent me the screen. I watched it twice.
Wow. What'd you think?
I thought it was really good, but here's the thing.
I think I gave my best performance.
You and the dude that played Cameron,
yes.
Y'all carried the movie by far. I had to watch it. The first time I was like, what did I just watch? And then when I watched it the second time, I understood a lot more of it.
Yeah.
But then when you said what you said just now, I'm like, oh, so that wasn't supposed to be taken literally.
No.
Okay.
Not literal, but
Got you.
But I really feel like this movie, I'm just grateful because the director let me off the chain. A lot of times directors try to cage you, and I'm a lion that I need a safari. I don't like to be caged, and sometimes that's good that you're caged because then it's about working the intensity. But when you open up when you starve me for 2 weeks, and then you open up that cage, and it's Sunday, and it's full of people and kids, and you just sitting there hungry, and you're going, I'm gonna eat, and he would just let me off the cage, let me off the hinge, and just go there. And he would we'd do 2 takes, and he goes, that was great, that was awesome. And I said, you need something else? He goes, no, that was great. And he goes, let's do one more. I said, what do you want? What do you need? Do you need something specific? No, I'm good. He goes, just do, and my eyes would light up. He was telling me, throw out the script and do your interpretation of what you feel inside as an artist. Wow. This is Miles Davis playing My Funny Valentine. Throw out the sheet music and you express what you want given the instrument that you possess. And so a lot of the stuff that we did in it that's unhinged, I was able to just create on the fly. And I know how to improvise as the character, and for a reason. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to break you. But if breaking you means I gotta humiliate you, I'm gonna do that with my jokes. And so there was a lot of just freedom in that role. And I just feel like, I think the world finally gets to see Marlon. And
I don't know why I thought he was stealing people's powers.
No,
that's what I thought too. I thought that.
Well, he wasn't stealing powers. He was taking blood of greats and infusing it, and then he put that blood in him. Yeah. Because he's passing it on, and not until you get to that point where the two people got to collide. Yeah. Now we're colliding good versus evil, and then you'll see the movie. But man, I really. It's a powerful movie, man.
Now, as an actor, right? Do you prefer direction where tell me how you want this, or do you prefer let me be an actor, let me be art?
I prefer both because I know a director as a producer and a writer, and director. I know a director has a vision of how they see things,
right? How they see it.
They're already in the editing booth. So whatever you're doing, they're already in the editing booth. What do you need? If I do a take like more than 4 times. There's something specific that I'm not giving them, or the camera is messed up, like this out of focus, the dolly move. So I don't take that personal. I know, but for me, I like a take where you go, do what you want, do what I want. Now you're gonna get something special. Now you get the comedian. Now you get the writer that's been writing movies since he was 19 years old. Now you get the Marlon that I have worked myself to be, and I can improve and enhance any material.
When you were shooting it, I always wondered when people who work with Jordan Peele, because you have to watch it so many different times, like Charlamagne said, when you're actually in it, are you ever in real time realizing that something might be interpreted one way, like, oh, that's what this means, versus it being different than when you first read the script?
No, I mean, I dig in, I do my work, right? So before I get to set, I have a process. Like, I don't go show up and just learn my lines in the trailer. No. You give me a script, Marlon dives in. So I work with my acting coach. I bring Leland Deron Thompson, shout out. And you know, you see my dramatic work. Like right now, when I'm locked, I be locked in right now. So the work I do in stand-up is the same work I do when it comes to breaking down a script. So before I get to set, not only do I know the lines, but I know the story. I know the obstacles. I know the objective. In every scene, there's an intention. What am I trying to get? And then I'm prepared. So when the director goes, all you got to do is touch me like this and change this and get this and give me this emotion, and I got it all prepared because I worked it the night before, the morning before. I worked my body to get my body into a certain way. Like I put on muscle. I was 25 pounds bigger than I am now. I lost the weight because I'm about to do Shorty in Scary Movie 6, and I don't want him being buff, son. I think that's weird. So
would Isaiah have taken Magic Johnson's blood?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Well, now he would. I may take Magic's blood. This man richer than he ever been. You better get some blood too. Where he's selling that, he on yachts and boats. I want that blood.
This morning, our special guest is Mr. Marlon Wayans. He's got a new movie out this Friday, a Jordan Peele film called Him, DJ Envy.
White chicks. I gotta ask white chicks, right? Hilarious, right? I think it's one of those movies I don't think people caught at first, but then when they caught it, they're like, this is one of the funniest. Would you ever do a sequel to it?
I would. I'm waiting for technology. I'm waiting for AI. I don't want to sit and make up 7 hours again for 60 days, sitting in 7 hours of makeup and then working 14 hours after that, which means I'm sleeping 2 hours every day to do this movie. Nah, AI is coming, so I got to get in makeup 2 times, and then the AI will do the work. I'm down for that. But other than that, I want to do Black Man the movie, where I come in, I do 5 minutes of makeup, and I get out of a 12-hour day.
But you said after White Chicks, they wanted you gone. What were some of the, did you ever face any hardships or any challenges after that?
Nobody's supposed to be famous this long. They, especially if you black, they know nobody. It's unheard of to stay around that long. It's because you work, right? I will say this, Hollywood's a great place, but they don't know what to do with you, right? So the opportunities you get, there's only a small margin that you're going to get those opportunities, right? Because before it gets to me, Will Smith got that script, Eddie Murphy got that script, Jamie Foxx got that script. So you got to wait for all these people to turn it down. And I feel bad for regular actors, because then you got to wait for after me. Then after me, you got to wait for Nick Cannon. Then you got to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a long time to wait to act, maybe get a role. But if you create the role and you put yourself as the star, now I can cast other people in my vision. So these are my best years, and I started out as a farmer and an agriculture. My brothers taught me farming and agriculture, to be an agriculturalist. Now I'm like industry, philanthropy, and education is the 3 things that I'm gonna work on in terms of building this brand.
I just feel when I've been watching your interviews getting ready for this that you have like a feeling of like there's like happiness, but there's like an arrival even though you've already been here. You said it took 53 years to feel special on CBS.
Yeah, to get confident.
But that's, to me, listening to you say that, it's crazy because like you've always been Marlon Wayans. So
I have, but there was missing pieces.
I said he was better. Don't do that. We can run the tape. That is not
I'm gonna run the tape.
Yeah, we can run it. I know what I said.
Okay, and you know what? I trust you because you be on your facts.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
What I'm trying to say to you is, when I watch your interviews, I don't know, it just feels different. Like you feel like you've arrived now.
Yeah.
Why? What is the feeling with this role?
I've done the work. Life breaks you and rips you apart, and you survive through that, and you just go, oh, I get it. I'm here. And you know, like I said, I was always a happy-go-lucky dude. Once I survived the trauma and the pain that I went through, I'm a better actor. I'm a better actor because I've been through more. And now my comedy, I don't write about pop culture. I write about what hurts me. That I write from blood. So when you see my stand-up, it's not just, oh, he's telling silly jokes. Oh, he got a story. Yo, there's something that I learned when I watched that. It's coming from a special place. And when you can make your pain funny, that's when you start getting great. Richard Pryor took his pain. He had a heart attack. And he's like, you know what's funny about having a heart attack? And he did the most brilliant bit on having a heart attack. That's where for me, that's when I got confident, when I started doing stand-up and really looking at myself as an artist and going, I want to be better. Writing scripts ain't enough. Acting ain't enough. Producing is not enough. And then when I said, I want to be a superstar, stand-up. So now I can do it all. Put me anywhere. Let's go. Let's rock. Let's get it.
That's so crazy that she's talking about the I've arrived moment, right? but we look at you from a long time ago.
Yeah.
Just look at the history that you've done. You know, every time they said you couldn't, you did it over. They try to take your, what you've done, and you said, all right, F you, I don't need y'all, I'm going to do it my own way.
The Shadow skit is classic.
Right, yeah, so
if you had to write down like top 5 in living color sketches, I guarantee you Mr. Ugly Man going to be
So it's
up
weird
there.
that
I had good instincts.
It's weird that you're saying this is my, I've arrived moment where we looked at it so long. Do you feel like you don't get the necessary, I don't want to say respect, but the kudos that you deserve because you are the funny guy, you are the cool guy, you are the guy
it's a lot, right? It's beyond being the funny guy, the cool guy. I think, it's also, I'm the baby of legends. Mm-hmm. It's hard when you're the baby of legend. You got all these legendary dudes doing legendary things, and you're a part of that tribe. Oh, that's Keenan and Damon, little brother. And not to say that I want to stand out. It takes time to know Marlon, right? It took Michael Jackson a long time before he became Michael. He was toured with his brothers till he was like 35, 40 years old, and he was like, okay. Then he bad and off the wall. He's done little things, and then Thriller hits, and you go, oh, he's Michael. It takes time for you to stand apart when you come from such a legacy. And I never wanted to stand apart because I love Wayans. Right. I die Wayans. I breathe Wayans. I live Wayans. And for the past 15 years, I've just been working on Marlon so that when I come back to Wayans, I could be a better, stronger finger in that fist and do our best work. That's why it's Scary Movie 6. This is big. This is bringing us all back together. And now I got a completely different skill set than I had when I did the first one. So I can't wait till next summer, June 12th, in theaters, Scary Movie 6. We come with these laughs. Everybody needs these laughs. And I just feel like that's why I said I feel like I've arrived because everything's moving in slow motion. Yeah. I get it. It's the Matrix.
I also wonder if the expectation of being a Wayans is kind of like they just expect greatness from y'all, so it's just like, whatever.
Yeah, but that goes with it. But you got to think about it. There's things that I haven't gotten yet that I don't yearn for. It's not that that makes my identity, but I want them statues. I want that Emmy. I want that Oscar. I want that Grammy for my comedy album. I want that Tony for a Broadway play. I want those things, and I'm gonna get those things. And if I fall short and I don't get an EGOT, if I got a GOT, I'm happy. If I got a I'm happy. But I know that I'm putting in the work, and even after I get that, to me, I still never made it because you stay hungry as an artist. Look at guys like Kobe. 60 points on his last game. Yeah. He kept doing the work. It's about doing the work. The Kobe that was in the league when he was 19, he was dope then. But you see the Kobe at 35 when he was starting to win those rings consecutively. That's a different Kobe Bryant. Then after he left, him and Shaq had their dismantling of that team. For him to go get another ring or 2 more rings after that without Shaq, that's because that man was an animal. You got to be, I'm an animal. I'm in that gym. I'm working out. I'm working my instrument. I'm on a stage. I am not going to fail my moments. Period. Clock it. Clock it.
So speaking of scary, hold up, Charlamagne. Speaking of Scary Movie 6.
Yes.
Have y'all start filming?
No, we start filming. I'm going to London to promote him. And then I got a gig in San Jose. And then October 1st, we on the set of In Living Color. So, of Scary Movie 6. No, Scary Movie 6. I'm sorry. Scary Movie 6. Scary Movie 6. No, Scary Movie 6. Scary Movie 6. So, we start that, and we got Anna is back, Anna Faris, Regina Hall. We bringing everybody back, and man, I'm telling you, this movie, the script is funny, and we gonna knock this out the park.
Are y'all doing In Living Color?
No, I would.
You said y'all was doing something with the Wayans brothers.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a show.
I ain't announcing it yet, but we're investigating doing all this stuff.
He said that last time he was up here.
No, but watch, and then we did Scary Movie 6. I ain't lying.
No, you're not.
Like, you ain't lying.
When the announcement came out, y'all held us down because I remember your publicist. She was like, "I'll make sure that she made sure we had all the information."
See,
so whatever you're working on with your brothers,
yes,
we would love to also be the home where the world finds out.
I will let y'all know.
There you go. Marlon Wayans, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely, man. Make sure y'all see him this Friday. September 19th. Scary Movie 6 next summer.
Yes, sir. Scary Movie 6 next summer. Make sure you MarlonWayans.com, get your merch. I love y'all, man. And I want to thank you guys for always supporting me and making this home. And that, y'all know me a long time. And y'all see me do the work, and I see y'all do the work, and just know that I root for y'all every step of the way. And we ain't done. We all just beginning.
Yes, sir.
That's right. And I just want to say one last thing. We appreciate you. Marlon is the one for people out there listening that if you're going through something, if there's a problem, he'll text you to check on you.
Yes,
and not too many people in the industry do that. We see so many people come and go all the time, but he will check on you.
Yes.
And appreciate it.
Yes, I appreciate you. Love.
Marlon Wayans, it's the Breakfast Club.
Gang.
Good morning.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious, DJ Envy is off, but LL Cool Bay is here. Thank you to Marlon Wayans, man, for pulling up. Make sure y'all go check out him this Friday in theaters everywhere, Jordan Peele film.
That man is so passionate about his acting and everything like that.
He's a talented
When he
individual.
was up here, like you seen the veins in his neck when he was explaining, how he does, how he improvised and stuff. So I love him.
He's a talented human.
Absolutely.
It's time for the latest with Loren.
Lauren becoming a straight fact.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
Alrighty, so wanted to explain a little bit more about what went down behind the scenes with Cameron and not even Cameron, but Dame Dash and Revolt TV is Cameron because
what?
So we still talking about this?
Yeah, we have to. Now we got to get to this one. I didn't have it in the last hour. It was a big day.
Big day for
Dame Dash is currently trending across Google because of the interview. So we're going to get this in because Cameron actually, this is the button that we should have put on it last hour. So apologies for not having it. Then we got it now. Cameron explains what actually went down between Cameron, Dame Dash, and Revolt and how we got here. Let's take a listen.
I ain't know you be lying like this, bro. You know when man, you don't pay attention to a lot of the called Revolt last week and say he wants to put his content on Revolt channel. Revolt programming is booked up until 2026. I have 2 more shows I could do this year. And so when I found that out, I called my man Fendi. I said, yo, tell Dame I put his shows on my slot on Revolt because I have 2 more shows I could put on Revolt if I can executive produce the shows. When I needed help, he put my albums out on Rockefeller and I let him executive produce them. I'm trying to do the same thing for you. I got a couple $dollars for you. I'm just the executive producer of the show. First he tell Fendi, yeah, he's like, I ain't bet. Now, matter of fact, I'm the Godfather. He can't executive produce my shows, How you the Godfather? Anything. Your word don't count no more. You don't got teeth. You have dentures. Dang. Your word don't mean nothing. You fell off the Mount Rushmore of Harlem a long time ago. But we'll address it all tomorrow and Friday. But don't say I ain't trying to help out. You didn't want me to executive produce your TV shows. Could have walked right in for you.
That's sad, man. Dame cares too much about what other people think, especially in regards to his finances. He wants to be perceived as a boss. So he just wanted to say he was chairman of Revolt so he can come off as Cam's boss?
Yeah.
That's corny.
Yeah.
Crazy. A lot of the interviews corny, but yeah. Crazy.
Yes. Well, part 1 of what Cam is going to be dropping on Revolt is at 5 p.m. tonight as a reminder. And then part 2 will drop on Friday. And Cam's caption to that video was, let's play Swear to God. Lying through your gums is treacherous, but I got you tomorrow and Friday.
You know what, though? You're supposed to eat off this type of content like this. Yesterday is what I call a Thanksgiving turkey. Everybody eat. Okay? Right? Especially, and Cam has every right to because... I just don't know why why Dame would go to that extreme.
Yeah.
Just to come off as Cam's boss? Like, as if that wouldn't be fact-checked in real time?
It is crazy. And
he must think this is a coffin for real and nobody listens to the Breakfast Club.
He definitely thinks that.
You've been inside his room for 15 years. You don't know what's going on out
there. He said 30.
Oh, my bad.
30 years.
It'll be 15 in December.
Right.
Dropping the clues bombs for us, damn it.
But he wanted to be 30 so bad. But y'all saw Claudia?
Yes, we did. We played it last hour. But thank you for sending me that.
She, Claudia gonna give a nigga the blues. She said, and she not done yet. Oh gosh, she said next time she in New York, she want to stop past to clear some things up.
Here or she want to run into Dame Dash? Oh, I'm like,
she going to Dame.
I'm like, wait.
No, she said
he's like in Nebraska or somewhere.
Man, she hit me soon as she saw it. Like, oh no, he lied. He playing around. She went on the nigga.
Well, in other news, I wanted to take some time to also shout out Cameron, because on the show that he does, It Is What It Is, with him and Mace, they have Stat Baby, Treasure Wilson, who is a journalist that works as like an anchor or moderator on the show, and they had Adrian Bronner on the show, and Cam had to ask Adrian Bronner to leave because Stat Baby was uncomfortable. Let's take a listen to that. Let's take a listen to the first clip.
You look so good in person.
Thank you.
For
I
real.
appreciate that.
Hey,
what you waste that?
What do you say?
What you
I
weigh?
love you. What a guy. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad. Hey, Stat, could you stop Can you stop smiling?
Yo, bro. Some shit we gotta. I have boyfriend here, yo.
Oh,
I told you that.
My bad.
Okay, we can move on to football then.
Stat. Oh my God.
Just Stat. Let's do the football. I guess that answered the question about Floyd. When I see you taking off some time,
I'm mesmerized by Stat.
Yeah, bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person.
Yeah, he a clown. He's always like he's always making some women feel uncomfortable though. Yeah, Adrian Brown is a certified clown.
Yeah, and they were trying to play it off. They were trying to keep going and do the show, but it was a little difficult for her. Yeah. And so eventually, what happened was what you brought to say, Charlotte.
No, did Cam say her boyfriend was there too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he did say her boyfriend was there as well too. So eventually, they had to. Cam had to ask him to leave. Let's take a listen to that.
All right, hey, we gonna have to ask you to go, man. I have to ask you to go. I'm gonna pay you for your time. I appreciate you. I love you, man.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no problems with you, but I'm gonna pay you for your time. But you can't violate, bro. I told you that.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
Nah, I told you boyfriends in here. You know me with my brother.
Oh, shit, my bad, bro. My bad.
Nah. But I appreciate your time.
Is he on something? He sounds very
like
perked up.
Yeah, a little.
Jesus. Lord, yeah, he does. He sounds great. Yeah.
That's a respect thing. If you gave him a warning once, right? And you continue it, and then she's uncomfortable. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, damn. And I also love how Cameron stepped in, and defended his co-host too. You know what I mean? Whether her boyfriend was there or not.
Yes.
That's how you do that.
Yeah, I think that when I watched it, I was like, man, I wanted to make sure that I shouted him out for that, because a lot of times in those situations as women, you don't want to be the person that says something because you feel like, oh, I don't want to mess up the mood or the vibe, or be like, oh, she's doing too much. So to have a man step in, it changes.
Yeah.
Nah, but y'all should say something if y'all feel uncomfortable. If y'all feel uncomfortable in the moment, you should say something. Because especially in these environments, because a lot of times a lot of things get mistaken as just entertainment.
Yeah,
and just content.
But
so it's just like if you feel
have you ever felt like I don't want to though, because you don't want to be the person? I promise you, we should. And me and Jess are really
needs to,
outspoken.
because Jess will go on Instagram.
Oh my
God! So she needs.
But yeah, absolutely. I felt very. I felt like by a man before.
Yeah.
On sets and stuff like that, and I haven't said anything because I didn't want to be the one to be like, nah,
Here she go.
Here she go.
Yeah, I swear it feels like
Here
that.
she go. Me too. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because they don't believe you off the rip. So a lot of times. So,
yeah. But that is it for the latest in this hour. Next hour, we're going to talk about Beyonce's music and how it's still on the run.
Well, since you just said that, why don't we tell him to come to the front of the congregation? Kelvin Evans. Kelvin Evans should come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with him about Beyonce's hard drive. Okay?
Who's Calvin Evans?
You about to find out.
We're going to find out.
Yes. It's The Breakfast Club.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
You get donkey of the day. Yeah, you dumb ass. You get donkey of the day. Yeah, you dumb ass.
You are a donkey.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkey of the day, huh? I'm gonna fatten all that shit around your eye.
They want this man to throw them blows, man. They waiting for Charlamagne to tap these gloves. Let's go.
They had to make a judgment of who was going to be on the Donkey of the Day. They chose you.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, September 17th goes to a man named Kelvin Evans. Kelvin is the most unlucky thief in America. Why? Because when you're a thief, it's not just about what you steal or the fact you stealing. Sometimes it's about who you steal from. And Kelvin picked the wrong one to steal from. You hear me? Okay, see, Kelvin was doing what has become a national pastime in the city of Atlanta, and that's breaking in cars. All right, dropping a clues bomb for Atlanta. Right. Salute to everybody who listens to us on 96.1 The Beat. We there every year for the Black Effect Podcast Festival. I was just there a couple weeks ago for Invest Fest too. Salute to Earn Your Leisure. Every time I'm in Atlanta, people feel the need to warn me that a vehicle I'm in may get broken into. Okay, I forgot what part of town it is. One of the heads, Bank, Buck, one of them. But when you're in Atlanta, they will tell you that if you got a car, especially something relatively nice, they will tell you that you might as well keep your windows rolled down so they don't break the windows. Okay,
Yep.
when someone breaks into your vehicle. That happened to you, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
In Atlanta, right?
Twice, yes, sir.
Damn, twice. In the same car.
No, a different car.
Oh, okay. Well, Kelvin is one of those individuals who be breaking into people's vehicles. And on July 8th, 2025, he broke into the wrong one and stole the wrong thing from the wrong person. Let's go to Atlanta News First for the report, please.
Atlanta police said a man accused of stealing unreleased Beyonce music is now in custody.
That theft happened days before the superstar's first Cowboy Carter concert at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in July. Atlanta News First Yasmina Alston is live at the Fulton County Jail. So Yasmina, what have you learned about this?
Well, I can tell you that police tell us Kelvin Evans is still in this jail on a $20,000 bond after he was taken into custody for his alleged involvement. He is here facing a charge of entering an automobile with intent to commit theft. That theft allegedly includes unreleased Beyonce music that was on hard drives in one of the several stolen bags. This reportedly happened in a Krog Street parking garage where Beyonce's choreographer and a dancer told investigators they parked their rental car, which was broken into. Police had a car description which eventually led them to Evans at an apartment complex on Hank Aaron Drive, where video showed him taking the stolen bags out of the car. But in the end, it was an unrelated incident call that led Hapeville police to arresting Evans on the Atlanta theft charge.
Kelvin, you must be crazy in love with jail. Okay, trying to steal Beyonce's hard drive is literally like trying to steal a beehive full of bees. Okay, would you even attempt to steal a beehive full of bees? Number one, you was on parole. Okay, when you're on parole, you are supposed to maintain employment. And guess what? If you had a job, you wouldn't have to break into people's cars. So all you had to do was follow the rules of your parole, and you wouldn't be in the situation you're in now. But no, instead of being free, mingling with all the single ladies, you back in jail, and there is nobody to blame but you. Okay, you should look in the mirror and say, you know why I'm back in jail? Me, myself, and I. That's all you got in the end. Now, I'm sure vehicles get broken into in Atlanta all the time, but it's not everyday vehicles get broken into and hard drives with unreleased Beyonce music on them get stolen. That right there immediately made you a different kind of suspect. See, those hard drives with Beyonce music, those are irreplaceable. Okay, every single law enforcement official in Atlanta got in formation when they received that call. And when it came to that case, every single law enforcement official in Atlanta had to go check on it. You immediately made yourself the hottest car thief in America, okay? Not to mention, now that your name is out there, you might as well delete all your social media. Okay, you think the Beehive is going to let you live? They're going to find your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. They're going to have your baby pictures. They probably got your grandma's social security number already. And when they post your grandma looking crazy in her church hat, you don't have anyone to blame but yourself because you shouldn't have been breaking into people's vehicles to begin with. You really thought you was going to steal 5 jump drives containing watermarked music, some unreleased music, footage plans for Beyonce's show, future set list, and nobody was going to ring the alarm? Please give Kelvin Evans the sweet sounds of the Hamiltones.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
And you know what makes it even crazier? What? When he stole it, on the day he stole it, it was a MacBook Air laptop. It was pinging. Wherever he was at the Hank Aaron Drive complex the day of the theft.
He just kept it.
He just kept it.
You ate that with the song.
Yeah, I was ready to say he ate that.
Listen.
You can't ever compliment him. That's why I don't know why I do it every time.
Call him tall. See if you take that one.
Gosh, no.
Why would you lie to me?
I mean,
I don't like being lied to.
Men's egos need lies sometimes.
You know, I was thinking about something y'all said a little while ago, right? When y'all was talking about the
Adrian Bronner.
Yes, right. What is the proper protocol in that situation? When a woman is uncomfortable and doesn't say she's uncomfortable and wants a man to intervene, like what is the proper way for a woman to say something? Because both of y'all said y'all haven't said things.
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
You know? Cause did Treasure say something? I was wondering. I didn't.
She played it off. She was giggling, trying to get through her segment.
Yeah.
So Cam just
I think
knew.
it made
Yeah,
Cam
Cam knew.
uncomfortable because after a while, you seen like how he kept going.
Yeah.
Like, and Cam tried to ignore it a little bit, and
Yeah,
then
he tried to go along with it.
At a point, he cut Cam off to make advances at her. Like,
Yeah.
it's uncomfortable. It's weird,
I think
But I don't really know.
I really think it's so. If you're working for instance, with us, if you're working as closely with us, I think you got to kind of just know us because now we're telling you like we don't ever want to be the person like, yo, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Especially like you just don't know in the room what it turns into. So you just got to kind of know sometimes. But I mean, I don't know. I would think if it was your daughter or your sister, what point would you let something get to without even knowing why? Like, if she can't say anything, what point would you let it get to before you just ask, hey, are you uncomfortable?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The lines get blurred in situations like this because a lot of things are entertainment, right? Like everybody's making content. Everybody thinks everybody in on the gag. But when you in the real world, I think it's a little bit easier to recognize. Yeah. Well, let's open up the phone lines. I want to talk to the ladies about this. 1-800-585-1051. Like when you're in a situation, can we play the clip again? Let's play the clip again if we have it.
You look so good in person.
Thank you.
For
I
real.
appreciate that.
Hey,
what you waste that? I love you. What a guy. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad. Hey, Stat, could you stop smiling?
Yo, bro. Some shit we gotta have boyfriend here, yo.
Right. Oh,
I told you that.
My bad.
Okay, guess we can move on to football then.
Stat, oh my God.
Just Stat, let's do the football. I guess that answered the question about.
Remember on Menace to Society when Kane had to pistol whip Chauncey because he wouldn't leave jail?
Yes, exactly.
1-800-585-1051. What is the proper protocol in that situation when a woman is uncomfortable and wants a man to intervene? What is the proper way for that woman to know? Even for a man, when do you know when to intervene?
Yeah.
Let's discuss. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious, DJ Envy is off. LL Cool Bay, Loren LoRosa is here. And we're having a conversation. Y'all brought it up. Y'all were talking about what happened on It Is What It Is with Cameron and Trezor Wilson and Adrian Broner. Can we play the clip?
You look so good in person.
Thank you.
For
I
real.
appreciate that.
Hey,
what you waste that? I love you. What a guy. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad. Hey, Stat, could you stop smiling?
yo, bro. Some shit we gotta have boyfriend here, yo.
Right. Oh,
I told you that.
My bad.
Okay, guess we can move on to football then.
Stat, oh my God.
Just Stat, let's do the football. I guess that answered the question about Floyd. When I see you taking off some time,
I'm mesmerized by Stat.
Yeah, bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person. My bad, bro.
And it just got me to thinking, like, what is the proper protocol in that situation? Like, when a woman is uncomfortable and wants a man to intervene, like, what is the proper way for a woman to say something? Because both of y'all said that when y'all have been in that situation, y'all haven't said something. And when does a man know how to intervene? Because for Cam, in that situation, that's easy because the boyfriend was there.
Yeah.
So he's telling the dude, yo, stop disrespecting the boyfriend and stop disrespecting Trezor. And AB kept disrupting the show.
Yeah.
So that's an easy call.
Yes.
I will say there's been a time in here where I was uncomfortable, and
when?
I'm not going to say when because I don't want to put the person that was here on blast because I don't think they were doing it intentionally, but I was uncomfortable, and I text Envy and was like, hey. And I was like, I think I texted him, was like, what the F? And he instantly knew what I meant, but I shot the text because I wanted him to know just because I was quiet doesn't mean like I was okay. And he moved the conversation along.
Who was somebody what they were saying to you?
It wasn't like they weren't saying anything like super. I don't want to get into it, but I was uncomfortable, and I text.
You don't want to say nothing.
Yeah, I mean I don't, but I had to text Envy and let him know. But I felt like he felt it, but when I text him, it confirmed it for him because he didn't. I think he didn't want to like. He just didn't know whether he should say something or like whatever, but he moved the conversation around. You were here, but you don't be paying attention sometimes to certain stuff.
I ain't never heard nobody flirt with you. And I'd be like,
oh my God. What? Don't turn this into that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Because first of all,
highly attractive.
Like,
don't do.
We were on air? They were doing an interview?
It was during the Breakfast Club.
Like, I didn't see it.
I'm so sorry.
I had to, but I'm saying, I said this to say, I took the liberty to text Envy because I knew he would instantly know because he pays attention to like people's feelings and emotions very well.
Yeah, he's very much
unlike
like
you.
that.
And he instantly knew what I meant, and he moved the conversation along so that it,
Interesting. What about you, Jess?
I've been in that situation, but I haven't been in a situation where a man was around that I wanted to take charge for me, that I wanted to step in and, kind of be like, yo, chill.
And it's very tricky with you because you got a mouth. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna bite your tongue anyway.
I know.
So I can't see somebody making you uncomfortable and you're not saying nothing.
But it was a big ass set. You know what I mean? It was like a big deal, and I was like, damn, I don't want to mess this up.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to mess this up. It was like one of my biggest things that I've ever done, biggest accolades for me, and I just didn't want to mess it up. I didn't want to. I didn't want to mess it up, yo, and I didn't want it to be like, oh, she's the reason that this ish went left. Like, oh gosh. And then around that time, it was a bunch of, women doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Coming out saying, oh, this person harassed me, this person harassed. And then to the point where a lot of women weren't even believed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I'm already, being canceled every other week. Niggas ain't gonna feel sorry. Ain't gonna care. Think I'm lying. I just didn't want to be that person.
I understand.
It happened.
I'm tired. I'm sad both of y'all got to go through that. But like I said, it's very tricky in environments like this because you don't know what's entertainment
He says that
and
to
what's
me
not
all
entertainment.
the time. Like I feel so bad for y'all because you have to kind of deal with it. Like,
No, you don't.
Really,
You don't. But I mean, you just don't know when a person is going along with the gag.
I agree with that. You don't have to deal with it, but you just don't. No, you don't want to be
it's
that
like you
person.
don't have to deal with it, but like you kind of do a little bit.
And it is very,
it's a
very
weird
sad.
nuance to have to.
And I've seen situations where the girl will go along with it and be saying wild stuff back to the guy, but then after the fact,
later,
say they was uncomfortable. But I'm like, but you was in here going
exactly.
You got to move it along.
And that's
I mean, I wouldn't do that though. If I'm uncomfortable, I'm gonna get quiet.
You're not gonna go back.
I'm not gonna go back and forth. If I'm uncomfortable, I get quiet.
Now, if I saw you get quiet, I know something wrong.
There's been
that
multiple
mouth of
times where I've gotten quiet.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's
go to the phones. Good morning. Who's this?
Hi, good morning. My name is Sarah, also known as Paula Jean.
Good morning.
Also known as what, ma'am?
Hi. I actually, when I looked at the video, I kind of thought that she liked what was going on. She was laughing like crazy.
And see,
she was flipping her hair. I thought she was very flirtatious.
But that's what I mean. It could be her being uncomfortable, though. She could be being uncomfortable.
No. I think that as women, we need to take accountability. When you're not comfortable, you need to say. She should have said, hey, listen, my man is in the studio. I'm good. Thank you so much for the compliment, but let's carry on. Why didn't she do that? She didn't stop. She didn't do anything.
How old are you?
41.
Yeah, so you're OG compared to, somebody like Trezor. Trezor's in her 20s. And I mean, I'm even listening to Jess and Loren talk this morning. They're in their 30s, and they're saying it's not that easy. Like, you know.
Yeah, but who's supposed to teach them to understand that you are basically telling them, and you're giving him all the signs to keep going. She was laughing. She was flirtatious. She flipped her hair a ton of times. She was smiling from ear to ear.
I understand what you're saying. I
yes
totally do agree with you.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I be staying out of women's business. You see, I'm sitting there trying to come to the defense of women. Here comes this one woman talking about, no, she deserved it. God damn.
I agree with you, but God damn.
You really just reminded me of Martin real quick. He was like,
Jesus.
1-800-585-1051. Call up right now. Tell us what is the proper protocol in a situation when a woman is uncomfortable and wants a man to intervene. What is the proper way for a woman to say something? And when does a man know how to intervene? It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. If y'all talking about it, you know we talking about it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious, DJ Envy is off today. Loren LoRosa is in. And we were talking about It Is What It Is show. And Adrian Broner was on It Is What It Is show with Cameron and Trezor Wilson. But they had Adrian Broner on. And Cam had to kick Adrian Broner out of the studio. Let's listen.
You look so good in person.
Thank you.
For
I
real.
appreciate that.
Hey.
What you waste that? I love you. What a guy. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad. Hey, Stack, could you stop smiling? Can you stop smiling?
Yo, bro. Some shit we gotta. My boyfriend here, yo.
Right. Oh,
I told you that.
My bad.
Okay, we can move on to football then.
Stat. Oh my God.
Just Stat. Let's do the football. I guess that answered the question about Floyd. When I see you taking off some time,
I'm mesmerized by Stat.
Yeah, bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person. My bad, bro.
So it just got us to talking. Like, what is the proper protocol in that situation when a woman is uncomfortable and wants a man to intervene? Because, Loren and Jess both brought it to my attention this morning that a lot of times women just eat it.
Yeah. And you know what? I do agree with something you said earlier, Shar. I do think that, now that we've been, women, I say we because I'm a woman as well, like we've been going through this and we see that it can be a problem, definitely do speak up, because you can't always depend on a man to step in, especially if that man ain't your man, you know what I mean? And then, like you said, it can get very blurred in environments like this. So at work, you never know, so I do want to encourage women to actually say something. Mm-hmm. Don't even worry about how you going to look. Don't worry about if it makes you uncomfortable. Yeah, don't smile. Don't even try to play it off and be phony. That's not our job to do that. I disagree with the last caller. We shouldn't do that. It's not a man's job to step in. Now they should, if they see a woman is uncomfortable, but if you the one that's not comfortable, you gotta say something too.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes something just as simple as y'all don't talk to me like that.
Yeah, it don't gotta be blown up.
But see, here's the nuance. Because sometimes it's not disrespectful or it's not like overly. It's just like, hey, I'm not comfortable. Like you're doing a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But it don't even gotta be like a dish. Like I didn't feel in my situation. I didn't feel disrespected. I was just like, this is awkward. I don't feel like comfortable. Can we switch gears right now? Like it's not always like that.
Yeah.
Another thing too is sometimes you don't want to put the men in your life in a situation, so you don't say things about things because you don't want them reacting in a way that can lead to something. Like you just wanted to you just want to move on.
Yeah, and in my situation, I actually did say something. It's funny that Charlamagne say, "Oh, you got mouth." I do. A nigga walked in my dressing room. I was getting dressed. You know what I'm saying? Was drunk. Walked in, and I'm like, yo, if you don't get I did bark, but. And it was like, all right, yo, my bad. But still, that still wasn't okay. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't okay for him to walk in your dressing room.
It wasn't okay for him to do that. So, I should have said something. But, like, then I was like, no, this is my first big break. Like, real big break.
Oh, you meant like you should have reported it to higher, like HR or something.
Instead of just being okay with me barking back. Because he never tried nothing else. But it was just like, damn, it could have, I felt like I handled myself. But I was supposed to say something, just in case he did it again or whatever. So, because he felt very powerful.
And navigating the world as a woman it's a dual sport.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to the phones. Good morning. Who's this?
Big B.
Big B.
What's happening with it?
What's
Good
up,
morning,
brother?
to all y'all.
Talk to me, man. As a man, like when do you know when to intervene in a situation where a woman is uncomfortable?
Man, you always got to read that room, but it's more or less when you see her awkward laughs, head down, not making eye contact, all that. Like, Mace seen me. He tried to intervene and deflect the whole thing, and Buddy came right back. He was really out of pocket.
You mean Cam saw it?
Mace, he tried to ask the young lady that was on the other screen, is that a real background? You feel me?
Oh, Mace
y'all cut that out.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? He caught it, but then Cam, he picked back up on it. And he stopped it, but Adrian Bronner, he's a clown.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Well, thank you for calling, brother. All right. Well, yeah. I feel like women should say something. I understand, why y'all feel like y'all can't, but you should say something.
I agree with you.
You should. Hopefully,
definitely can.
I need to know. You gotta tell me who this person was off the air, though.
I know.
Yeah, but it wasn't that. Like, don't make it a thing.
I'm not gonna make it a thing. I just want to know why would he think you cute? But that's a whole other conversation.
Oh my God! Well, tell me, because I think
multiple times and multiple. I'm tired of.
I ain't see all that. Now you putting some sauce on it.
I am fine. Okay?
I ain't seen that.
And when you be downplaying it, it be like. Bro, when they see me in person, it
go up, don't it?
Boom.
Like I don't
Luckily,
know.
I'm out the streets now. You know what I'm saying? But
niggas be acting like Adrian Bronner when they see you.
Oh my, stuttering, just stupid, just Thanks, Charla. That's how they be.
It's time for the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
So Cardi B has confirmed she is pregnant. She is expecting a baby with Stephon Diggs. She revealed this news while sitting down with Gayle King. Let's take a listen to Cardi.
The latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby, and I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stephon Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man, we're very supportive of each other. We're like in the same space in our careers. I feel like we're really great and one of the best at what we do. And me and him think the same way. Like, it's like, yeah, we're one of the greatest, but we're never like comfortable.
Yeah.
Dropping the clue bombs for body.
Yes.
You know, we wanted to have a healthy pregnancy.
Yep, 100%. Yes. Now, this had been rumored for some time, and I don't know, maybe she just got to the point where she was ready to finally talk about it. But then she goes into talking about, like, because you got to tell parents, you got to do the whole thing. She says her parents don't even know yet. Let's take a listen to that.
I haven't even told my parents.
No way, Cardi.
I haven't told my parents. They just be looking at me like,
Cardi. Wait. Back up. Why haven't you told them?
Because I'm scared of them. I'm very scared of them.
You're scared of your parents?
I'm very scared of my parents.
Do they like Stephon? Do they like him?
Yes, they like him.
They like him.
They do like him. They do like him.
Something tells me they'll be happy for you because you have children, he has children. Were you thinking, the way we feel about each other, we both want to have a child together?
Yes. I mean, everybody kept telling me, like, I should have fun. And we had a little bit of too much fun, and now I'm here. And we're very excited. We're very happy. We talk about it all the time.
And you're both happy about it.
Yes.
Well, the parents already know. Don't Dominican women dream of plantains or something? And when people get pregnant? Huh?
That is, you are the most prejudiced person.
Prejudice?
Yes, it is.
Moms and grandmas just be knowing.
In general,
they
know.
But they be dreaming of stuff.
It's just fish. Like, that's the saying. When you dream of fish, somebody
Black women do that too.
Yeah.
Black women dream of fish.
Not plantains, though.
Empanadas. I mean plantains. That's not true?
Empanadas is even worse.
I don't know.
You're wild.
Jess, what happened did anybody dream of any, like a taco or anything?
What? No. Oh, wow. Dang. No. All right. There was no tacos in the dream.
What if it was a fish taco?
You're a clown. But no, that's like the saying that all black moms dream. And look, the saying is just period. Your mom know before you you tell her.
Very
so
true.
our mother definitely probably know. And then if I'm not mistaken, Cardi is close with her mom. So yeah,
because that as well.
Her mother knew.
Yeah,
I feel like Cardi has really changed the mindset of women in entertainment in regards to having kids.
Yes.
There was a time when it was like, you can't have kids, you can't have a career.
Yep.
But Cardi I'm popping them out.
Man, every time, like, it's like a rollout for her baby. Remember she was performing with the baby. Like, she is able to do any and everything pregnant.
Yes.
So I think she makes it look good. She works pregnant, everything.
Yep. And she talked about when she was pregnant with Culture, with her first daughter, that she was nervous because she was in the midst of her career.
Yeah.
And people were telling her, like, hold on, wait, what's happening? But she proved them wrong, and she's been able to continuously stay Cardi B while having her babies.
Every
you know what I
baby.
mean?
That girl has worked.
And y'all better not judge her, because you don't judge Nick Cannon, you don't judge Elon Musk, you don't judge none of these people.
We do judge Nick Cannon and Elon Musk. I'm not going to judge Cardi, but I judge both of them niggas.
Who did she reveal that on? Who's that?
CBS Mornings with Gayle King.
Oh, dropping the clues bombs for Gayle King.
Yes, absolutely.
Gayle King loves Cardi, by the way.
Yes, and then where better to announce your pregnancy?
The Breakfast Club.
I was about to say,
I get it, but
Cardi,
Gayle King, Charlamagne.
Could have hollered at us.
Gayle King, Charlamagne.
First of all, the first time I met Gayle King was at I ain't gonna say who. What was I saying? It was at Ava DuVernay's house, right, for her birthday party. This was years ago, and this is when Bodak Yellow had just came out. And at some point in the party, Gayle said to me, "So what do we think of Cardi B?" And I was like, "Oh, I love Cardi. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie." And Gayle just yelled out, "I don't have with you."
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yes.
What did you do?
I was just like, "Okay, Gayle."
He was like, "Okay,
listen,
that's right."
Look,
Big G, not the little.
She had the ball.
Yes,
It was going,
she was
yes.
sitting
She
down.
always has
and
that.
she was
Yes.
like, I don't have what you.
I know, that's right.
Like, hey, Miss Kim. Yes.
Well, yeah, Cardi was home and she revealed that news. So yeah, shout out to them as well.
Congratulations to her and Stefan. That's dope.
Yeah, Body album will be out Friday.
September
the
19th.
drama.
Yes, and she did say, now that we know that the baby is coming, she said, now go buy my album so I can buy Pampers and diapers and all that type of stuff. Go support my album. I'm a mother of 4 now.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll be seeing Body this week. Yeah. Coming up next is the People's Choice Mix. I don't know why Envy does this. He ain't been here all goddamn morning, but he gonna leave a mix, and I bet you he talking on it, ain't he?
Because he's
You know
a
what I'm
DJ.
saying?
That's what the DJs do, Charlamagne.
He's not here, and I bet you he's like 1-800-585-1051. Call up and request a song. Like you ain't been here all morning.
He's an idiot.
It's the Breakfast Club.
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious, DJ Envy is off, Loren LoRosa is here. Jess, where you at this weekend? You got any?
No, I'm going to be in Mexico. I'm going on
You going
vacation.
home?
I'm just going
You
to
going
vacation. I'm not
home?
going home.
Family reunion?
My home is Baltimore. Stop playing with me. No, yo. We going on vacation. We taking
That ain't
the
no
family.
vacation for Chris?
It is for me and my kids.
Oh.
Vacation. That's where we going.
Baby Marley going to the motherland?
Yes,
oh
baby.
My God.
Yo, y'all are idiots, yo.
How does
But
Chris
yeah.
act when he go to Mexico? Seriously,
Like he was
the
born and
Chris
raised
cool
there.
as hell.
I know.
Does he go over there and turn into like?
Yeah, like he act like he was born and raised there. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you doing? Crazy. But yeah, I will be on vacation. So yes, I can't wait to go just to relax. And shout out to Shay Styles, SHAYE Styles on Instagram. That baby came up from Philly and did my knotless braids.
They look good.
Man, thank you. She this is the second time she did it. She's the only one that could grip a pixie. Remember, I was just bald as them all. I was just bald as hell.
And they flat too. Perfect
Girl,
parts.
yeah. So shout out to that girl, man. She came up. She's not a traveling stylist, but she traveled for Just Hilarious.
Your braids look good.
And I love that. Thank you so
Because I
much.
didn't know what the hell was going on yesterday. You just started ripping your hair out, and right after the damn interview, and I was like, "What? Was it that stressful?" You did. You just started like going.
I know. I had to get my hair done.
Okay.
So yeah, and I was supposed to leave, and Envy left, so I had to be here. So yeah, but I'm happy. I got my braids for my vacation, and I'll be back. Y'all see me? I'm gonna be a couple shades tanner. But yeah, I can't wait.
It's time to get up out of here, but I do want to remind everybody that the 5th annual Mental Wealth Expo, my 5th annual Mental Wealth Expo, is happening Saturday, October 11th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Joel and Diane Bloom Wellness and Event Center. It is a day of mental health, education, and healing. Some of the best mental health professionals in the country: Debbie Brown, Dr. Alfie Breland Noble, Dr. Jay Bardette, Elliot Connie, Dr. Rita Walker, just to name a few. Jason Wilson, the good brother Jason Wilson, will be there. And it's a free event, Newark, okay? It's a free event. I wouldn't even do this type of event if it wasn't free, man. This is our 5th year doing it, and it's always free. So we'll see you Saturday, October 11th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now, the positive note is simply this. You got to release self-judgment. Okay, even the opinions you have about yourself are not necessarily true. Therefore, you don't need to take whatever you hear in your own mind personally. Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?